Ah, hey Sansi. I just started, so no worries. You are right in time. I just opened the chat as well. Okay, alright. But have fun watching. Okay, alright. Okay. What's going on here? That is loud. Oof. What do we have here? Need to turn down the sound and not mess up my overlay. Hello, hello. Kenneth. Thanks for the host. That's what we just heard. Let me turn down the music. Volume mixer. Turn down OBS to 10%. Was a good test. Let's get YouTube sorted. And then I think we might be good to go. I was using Streamlabs for the last 3 weeks or something. But yeah, this is Streamlabs with the alarm thing. What I need to do... Can I do that while I'm in the lobby? There's no way to get... Okay, so I need to do that for doing qualifying, change my audio settings and stuff. I needed to reset my game files earlier today. I wasn't allowed to join any lobby. Pretty weird. That's why you hear game music, which I usually have turned off. I just turned down all of the ABS music in Windows. So no worries. That changes it. Okay, we have 10 drivers on the grid so far. Welcome back, Sansi. If you wanna test it, you can do that, but I'm not sure how you wanna do it. I think you're already subscribed, you're a moderator, and you have already hosted me. There, Sansi wanted to test it. And we have Panther following as well. Thank you first of all, Sonzi, for the sub 2 months in a row. And then Panther with the follow as well. Good start to the stream and to the COTA weekend. Yeah, no worries, Panther. So it's your decision if you follow or not, and if you wanna unfollow again and do it again at some point, I don't care that much. It's nice to have a good community though, a stable community. You're not racing tomorrow, Sansi? Drivers. It's getting there, it's getting there. Hey Arrow, welcome to the stream, mate. What is that sound now? I don't have my stream. Kenneth has donated $5. What the fuck? My first donation, I think. Woo, Arrow, Kenneth. What's up, mate? Thank you so much. Love your main. Hey, Lewis. Arrow fan, Lassie is a dog, and Sonzi has a dog. That's what he means with that. I'm joking. Obviously, it's his girlfriend. Yeah. You guys put me in a good mood already. Now only the German ice hockey team needs to win, and then we the day is saved. Okay. I invited everybody. I don't see anything happening in tier 3 chat of the others, so let's get ready then. Add tier 3 PC. Ready up. Let's go. Any predictions, guys, for tonight? We have Walsh back on the grid. We have Ethan and Coursera who gonna be strong. Mango. Peanuts. Is Peanuts there? Peanuts is not here. Oh no, Peanuts is here, so Peanuts is gonna be strong as well. Shame we can't have Arab winning here. Hanches is back as well. Okay, let's go for qualifying then. The game is a little bit too loud for me, but it looks like we have overcast weather for now. Replicates the F1 engine mix of a TV broadcast. Let's try that. Never heard of that before. Okay. No, I haven't seen the GIF. What GIF did you use? Was it on streams? I haven't caught that. It was shown on stream, yeah, so I just missed it. Should I check it out later? Or... Oh, it's rain in the race. We get insight here from Arrow fan. Coursera has retired from session as he has a quali ban. He made a clip of that. Perfect, Kenneth. You can post it in here as a moderator. Let's get the track map up, and we have the Merc driver of Carroll going out first. On the soft tires. How is the sound for you guys? Is it good or not? I needed to verify my game files earlier, and my settings were all messed up from earlier. Let me see if I can quickly open my own chat on my laptop and check out that clip. Carol is still in the final sector here before we start. No, Panther, you can't. You need to serve it in the tier you got it in. I didn't even know you could send the clips, the GIFs. But I see now why you did that. Okay. We have Carol going through turn 1 here, up the hill, easy braking zone, but also easy to lock up if you're not careful. Into the S section of sector 1. No lift, just shifting down through the last S corner. Then we have a little bit of chicane section here, not really quick. But he manages it well. There's another car coming up. That's his teammate of Walsh, but he keeps out of the way. That is Seb. Then we have Mango is also on a hot lap right behind. DRS down the back straight. And then it's the technical third sector here. Down into second gear. No upshifting, which is interesting. Down to second again. Also keeping the car very stable through there. Well done through the slingshot corner. And then it's 3 quick apexes here. And another one. Double left-hander to the finish line. And Carol will start off with a 1:31.9. Here comes Mango then. And afterwards it's Fiveson or Master Joe. Mango with a 1:31.4. Then comes Master Joe around the final few corners. Seems to be a little bit slower than Mango so far. It's a 1:32.0. Goes P3. Hench is just starting the lap. Then we have Fiveson who has invalidated. Ethan has invalidated. Jamie tangled a little bit with the AlphaTauri of Peanuts, who is also on an outlap. The game sound is almost not hearable. Okay, I haven't read that message. The background noises is my fan. The game sound is almost not hearable. Let's go like this. I hope this is better now. Sorry guys. Jamie invalidates as well. As I said, Peanuts is on an outlap. Then we have Seb. Seb not hitting the apex on the second to last corner. This doesn't look that comfortable. Nearly running wide, and he does invalidate on the final corner. Mango is pulling into the pits. Ooh, running wide, nearly hitting the wall. Hanches, final corner. Invalidates the lap just before going over the line. What happened to Master Joe? Master Joe was in the wall actually. Fiveson is on an in-lap. Aerofan is on an out-lap. Then we have Jamie. Does Jamie go for another hot lap? He does. I tried to turn on my fan again, but on a lower setting. Because it's just too warm I'm living just under the roof. I need a little bit of cooling. Tell me if it's getting worse. Jamie around the final corner. Got 2 laps down, so he probably used a little bit too much fuel, but he's very low on fuel. But he does a 1:31.6 on used tires. Good lap for him. Peanuts jumps P1 with a 1:30.9. Very good lap by him. Sepp cuts the corner, will pull into the pits. Takes the pit entry very careful. Good on him. Fiveson is on in lap. Hanches has invalidated and has even on an out lap behind, but Aerofan is coming up to the both of them, but he also invalidated. Then we have Jamie on an in lap. Pretty sure Peanuts is also on an in lap. Master Joe on an out lap. Mango on an out lap. And then we can watch a full lap with Hanches if he goes for another one right here. Here we go. Aerofan pulls into the pits and even left some space and goes for a hot lap right behind the Haas as well. Hey Hannah Pon something. And Omar is also here. A lot of people coming back that I haven't heard from in a long time. That Mango guy is bad. Let's see if he can beat Peanuts here in the end. A lot of quick people haven't set a time yet, and don't forget that Coursera has to start from P12 here. The sound is good, Unlucky, and Unlucky is also here. Welcome to the stream, mate, as well. Hanches going down the back straight here in Sector 2. Let's see if he has improved through the Sector 2. Vessel also here. You guys keep surprising me right now. How are you doing? Hanches with a 102 through the first 2 sectors of the lap, locking up into the slingshot corner, nearly losing the rear. Yeah, I don't want to get spoiled. I haven't seen anything about the new game. I just want to dive in as soon as I can. I thought it's Vessel because Zorro corrected me once on his name, that it's not Weasel, it's Vessel. That's why I remember it like that. Even with a 1:31.1 goes into P2. Hanches with a 1:32.7. His Discord is Vessel, yeah. Okay, do you wanna be called Weasel or Vessel? Then it was just Zorro correcting me, and I just took that over. From, I mean, a year ago probably. Master Joe can improve here, goes over the line. Sepp is starting his lap right behind that. Ooh, and is going into the wall right afterwards. We have a new follower, Mufik. I know you that I know that you're a new racer. Welcome to BFR and welcome to my stream as well. Mango with a 1:30.7, Peanuts also sub 1:31, so 2 racers very close together. Sepp is pushing very hard to the limit of the track. You can gain so much by running a little bit wide, but you can lose everything by running that bit too wide. It's a great track if you think about it in that sense. High 29s for tier 2. Yeah, I'm out of it this weekend then. Let's see if Sepp can improve here, going through the final corners of the racetrack, where Max Verstappen overtook Kimi Räikkönen and stuff like that. You're right, Omar. P11 is great if you can do soft to medium easily. Sepp going P8, not a good lap for him. 5 then around the final corner, DRS open, and gets a 131.7. It looks like the top two are just too quick right now. Aerofan with a 131.3. Mango pulls into the pits. Sepp just did a hot lap. He still uses his ERS, but I don't think he can make up time, even though he's 1.2 tenths ahead after the first sector. Let's follow him for a bit. Is that peanuts on a hot lap? It is. He's 4 tenths improving. He's gonna get P1 back if he doesn't invalidate here. So my testing is, if you qualify on the softs, you can pit lap 11 and make it on the mediums, but that is pretty slow. If you start P11, it's way better for your tire choice. Otherwise it would probably be a 2-stop. Or hard tires instead. But hard tires seem to be slow with so many slow sections and the fast first sector as well. Sepp improves, but it's a 133.0. It's not really enough. Aerofan crossing over the line improves to a 131.2 by 4 thousandths. Ooh, sliding by 5 cents. Peanuts a 130.3. That is way quicker than I thought we would get right here in tier 3. Let's see if he has a time trial or a qualifying setup that will hamper him a bit when it comes to tire management in the race. Ethan is throwing the car around the first few turns, trying to catch up to Peanuts here. He needs to fight 8 tenths of a second, which is a lot in just one lap. Carroll's PC died. Don't forget that we have a wet race coming up as well. Let's re-invite Carroll. Peanuts. Oh, it just showed me the fastest lap message. Even seems to be on a hot lap here. Aerofan retiring in the pits, doesn't want to improve anymore. Maybe doesn't have the time to do so. It's DRS open for Ethan, and a 130.6 puts AlphaTauri 1 and 2. Mango is just starting out for a hot lap. Let's look at Carroll here. He's 3 tenths slower through the first sector. Does he push on? Let's follow Mango meanwhile. Mango has a AlphaTauri in front. No, that is a Haas. The Haas gives at least dirty air. It was Sam. Jamie Walsh has rejoined as well. I haven't seen him drop. Mango is saving his ERS and will go for another lap. Carroll still 3/10 down, pushes on and sees if he can do another lap. Hanches has parked the car on the American stripes here, while Carroll invalidates this and the next lap, can't go for it again. The two Renaults are just starting the lap. Hanches is also on an out lap, but his tires are getting cold now. Here comes Mango onto the back of him, who also starts another lap. What about Sam is also on an out lap. So everyone is starting a lap now except of Ethan and Carroll. Carroll has retired on track. Ethan will probably pull into the pits. Or will he? He will. So let's look at the Renaults. We have Master Joe in front, improving by 1.5 tenths through the first sector. Yeah, Omer, if that is true, it looks like Master Joe has a rain setup. He seems to lose the rear a little bit from time to time. Arrow fans seem to have tried that as well. Master Joe 2.5 tenths improvement. That could put him P6, maybe even P5. Jamie with a strong performance coming back to racing here into P5 he goes for now. Let's see if Master Joe can jump him. Through the final corner he goes, good acceleration zone, and then he gets 1:31.5 into P5. His teammate has invalidated his lap. Mango is 2 tenths up, so he will probably go P2. Here we go, a 1:30.4, very close between the two. Hand just pulls into the pit. Sam sets his lap time on the last try, 1:32.0, and we have Peanuts crossing the line, not improving, is 4 tenths slower, but that's it. It's Peanuts, Mango, Ethan, and the best of the rest is Aerofan, Master Joe, Jamie, 5 Cent, Carroll. A good sandwich of Renaults and Mercs in the middle part. The Haas's fill up the top 10. Then we have Sepp, the first one with retire choice, and Coursera starts from the back of the grid. Good qualifying from all involved, I would say. 4.9 wings, that's aggressive, I guess. Not a lot of front downforce, but maybe it works for the rain, I'm not sure. A lot more invalidated lap times as last week, but that is no surprise. And there is the rain. We are in Texas. We are in Caribbean hemispheres here, but it's still raining in Austin. At the church bells, yeah. What's the clock saying? It's 5 before 7. That's always the same. The cars are going onto the formation lap. The driver's eager to go ahead. I should play a little bit more with that hide UI feature from time to time. Maybe just showing you the start of the race like this or something. Carol was disqualified together with 5 and Sam. Very interesting that all 3 of them get disqualified after just one turn. Can that church just shut up for a minute when we do our races? Should be over after the formation lap, I hope so. Otherwise you have to hear the bells ring for a little while. Cosera was disqualified, probably falling too far back. No, he had a touch with Sepp, the winner. Very interesting. Sam hasn't realized where Arab is. Just tell him that he should read the announcements. Everyone having a little bit of acceleration issue. Aerofan seems a little bit more comfortable through the final turn as the grid is lining up. 5 cars already waiting on the grid. The last 7 of them now lining up with warmer tires, which is much more important now that we are in the rain as well. Here we go, the grid has lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Tier 3 American GP starts now. Looks like everyone got away well, even with a little bit of a better advantage here. The AlphaTauri's having the outside line, but it's Mango diving down the inside. We have a Renault hitting, I'm not sure which AlphaTauri that is. Aerofan needs to take evasive action for now as well. Is side by side with the Haas of Henches now. Henches up into P5. Gaining 5 positions on the start. What a start from him. Mango up into P1. Jamie into P3. Taking advantage of Ethan getting hit by Master Joe, I guess. Cosera just gaining that 1 position on Sam, who lost a little bit out early. The field is still very close together though, no one spinning out that hard. Let's see if the track is gonna dry, if the rain is gonna stop, or if we're gonna have this conditions for the whole for the rest of the race. No one really in attacking distance, but Ethan diving, going a little bit wide. Jamie trying with the switchback. Going around the outside into those slingshot corners is not the best way to do it. And that is Ethan going past, but Jamie tries to dive on Ethan into the second one. Predicted pit stop strategy is double inters, but we have Cosera going past Sepp, while Sam has spun around in the back. Not sure if there was contact with another car or not. Carol has the overspeed on Master Joe. Does Master Joe have wing damage? No, he does not. Mango with the fastest lap because he started the race. Henches is breaking the toe and Aerofan pulls past. Both having similar amount of ERS. Henches re-diving him. Let's look from Fivesen's perspective. Aerofan has the outside line, has the acceleration and stays in front. But they are dropping back from Jamie and Co in the top 4. Looks like Aerofan is much more comfortable right now through the S's. The rain seems to be getting worse on my end, but maybe that's just a little bit of action bias I have right now. Ethan has spun it, Spinalla, Ethan, let's go. Sorry mate, you can do better than that, but it's rain and we all know. Carol has retired on track and has left the game in lap 2. The car just disappeared for me as well for a short moment. Not sure what happened with him. His PC is dying, he says. Ooh. Hopefully next week is gonna be better. Rain is always bad for some slower PCs. Master Joe on his teammate. Ooh, sliding around. Let's follow around Jamie here a little bit. Mango with the fastest lap of the race. Let's see if the Merc drives better than in Baku. For anybody interested, LT_Banta is now streaming the Xbox tier. But I think this one is interesting enough. At least I hope so for you guys. Let's see back here. Ethan is pitting already. Let's look at the tires. He goes for another set of intermediates. Obviously, 5 going for a risky move on Hanches. They both make it work somehow. No DRS though, obviously, in the rain. Here comes Master Joe also trying to get past Hanches. Pushing a lot with ERS right now. Tire is not that interesting. No penalties yet, so let's keep position change on for now. In front, Mango is just pulling away. Coursera trying to regain after his quali ban. Trying to fight for some good points here. Master Joe is getting past Hanches. And Coursera is very close to the pack here. Who needs to find a moment to clear that Haas. Jamie meanwhile can keep up with Peanuts, but Mango is the one who is just driving away in the front. No issues driving in the rain at all from him so far. Sepp the winner gets the first time penalty in the back. He's not really in a battle, so I'm not sure how that happened, but sometimes you just push it too hard. That looked like a warning for Coursera as well, but maybe not. Coursera is giving everything up to fight for a podium here. But the podium is far away. Nearly 10 seconds already. But we also have 24 laps to go. Hench is getting a 3-second time penalty now as well. That gives Sepp the winner a little bit hope for attacking P8 in the long run. Coursera hitting Master Joe. They both can go on. And Coursera on the wet patch nearly spins out after it. That lost them both a lot of time, and 5 will say thank you. And Hanches also says, oh, I have another chance here, even though I have a penalty. It looks like that menu change of the more realistic engine noises compared to TV removed the revelations bug or not. I talked too soon. Hanch is going into the pits. Does he need a new front wing? That would be the only reason to switch that early, in my opinion. So Hanches... That was not Hanches, that was Coursera after hitting Master Joe, my bad. Coursera not only starting last, but also has to pit for a new front wing. Ethan has dropped back. There has to be at least one bug. Let's hope it's just that one. That's only a commentator bug, and I'm fine with that, a spectator bug. Jamie on Peanuts, diving around the outside. Peanuts is late on the brake, but it works out. Coursera has spun it again. Is now half a lap down. Can't really keep the car straight right now. His front wing is already damaged again. This doesn't look good for the Singaporean drivers. Both of them down in P10 and P11. There's only 1 point to grab for one of them. Maybe Ethan can do a big undercut, but he's gonna have tire issues in the end anyways. Coursera has spun it again. The Racing Points in 1st and 11th. Coursera seems to be going on, driving on, which honors him. But it doesn't make the comeback easier. Or it makes it easier if you try, but the comeback is like really not likely. Unlikely. That's a better word for not likely. So the only one that can keep in the dirty air right now is Jamie on Peanuts. There could be a safety car, of course, here. But with only 11 drivers, a safety car is way less likely. But we have seen 4 red flags today in qualifying, so yeah. That's a bad comparison with the low amount of drivers. Coursera 10-second penalty for corner cutting, hitting the wall on the final turn, I think, and causing a full safety car. There we have it. I'm not sure how that happened, if he missed the pit lane entrance or something and then killed himself by mistake. That seems to be the likely option here. But there we have the safety car. Are the people gonna go in for fresh tires already on lap 6? Mango decides against it. Peanuts has Jamie right behind, so he probably won't go in. The same with Jamie. Arrow's staying out as well. Fivesen nearly has a gap. And he pulls in because of it. His teammate stays out. Hanches is staying out. Sepp, the winner, is pulling in. Fivesen gets a fresh front wing. Let's look at Sepp, the winner, as Sam decides if he goes in or not, and Ethan could get a free pit stop if he wants to. Sam is pulling in. Ethan decides to take the track position and go to the end with the tires he has. Or at least try to. He gets 2 positions back. That's P8 for now. And now we are lining up behind the safety car. Yeah, Coursera is saying he didn't realize that his setup is so oversteery. His front wing replacement didn't work at all. It worked counterintuitive for him, so he lost the car twice in the outlap and he crashed into the pit lane. Super unlucky for him. I think we're gonna go for one more lap, even though Seb, the winner, might even catch up to the safety car before the end of the lap. But I think we don't have the minimum of 2 laps done yet. So from the start, Aerofan, Master Show and 5cent haven't changed position. Not sure about Sam, it doesn't give me full information here. Mango has overtaken Peanuts from the start and has kept the lead from there. Jamie, 3 places up, was so close to getting Peanuts. But now we will find out if he still has enough tire life to go on with the same tires. Hench is gaining 5 places off the start, lost 1 to Master Joe and regained 1 after 5cent has now pitted for fresh front wing, but also fresh tires now. To check the tire difference here. 7 laps fresher tires for 5cent, Seb the winner, and Sam, even with his early pit stop, didn't undercut 5cent, but he got 3 lap fresher tires than everyone that hasn't pitted yet. It looks like the 2 guys behind are driving very cautiously now to get back to the safety car. They are not really gaining on the pack so far. Now Seb is very close. Sam will also get there before start of sector 3, so I hope we will restart. Walsh and Peanuts are talking about track extension possible maybe on the second to last turn without getting penalized. Mango is already warming up the tires. Sam has not caught up yet, but we are deciding now if we go or not. And the safety car is in this lap. The rain is still going strong, but so are the drivers. The race is neutralized. We just have some tire advantages. We have some penalties in the back, but we also have Mango in front, who will take the race start from now. He will slow down the field so the safety car can return to the pits, and then we'll decide when to accelerate again. I don't expect him to accelerate before the final corner. The safety car is now turning into the pit lane. Here comes the field around the penultimate corner. Here comes the last corner. Master Joe has caused the penalty for Aerofan and himself. It's 5 seconds, and there goes Mango pulling away through the field. That's not a good camera angle. I want to see the field. There's nothing happening into turn 1. We have a weaving AlphaTauri in the back. Multiple penalties throughout the grid. Aerofan and Master Joe got the 5 seconds. Maybe they can remove them in the end if they can go on to the end with those tires, or pit under safety car. Hench is already dropping back. It looks like he had issues, but 5cent spins it into the wall. He loses position to even Seb and Sam, and probably needs to pit again right after the safety car. The top 5 still very close together. Even also on the back of Henches wants to get past Haas very quickly. He seems to slow down the field a little bit. Master Joe maybe can't follow the train as well as he locks up after the long straight. And he caught back up to the train in front. Even doesn't launch it into the slingshot corner, but down into turn 1. I think he needs to get past if he wants to fight for good points here after that safety car saved his ass. Jamie is also going very close to Peanuts. Here comes Ethan though. I think that is the move. He dives into turn 1. It looks like he is already ahead. Hanches is not fighting it. Kinda moved for a switchback move, but didn't dive on the inside. Jamie getting a 3-second time penalty now in the S's. It's so easy to grab warnings. Sepp, the winner, is getting close to Hanches as well, but the S's are hard for those that can't follow through them. Looks like Jamie is still very, very close to Peanuts. The rain has stopped? Question mark? That's the wrong button. It looks like it. That means Aerofan and Master Joe need to serve those 5-second penalties if there is no safety car. And that makes this a hard battle. It looks like Ethan is gonna get past both of them because of it. Maybe they can clear Hanches if they push on for a little while. But we have 3-4 laps to go before we can think about the dry tires here. It looks like some drivers are going onto the wet patches to get a little bit more cooling into the tires. Jamie on Peanuts. Jamie pushing the overtake button, diving into turn 1. Peanuts is leaving the space. Jamie is cutting the corner. Not sure if he got a warning for that, but he dropped back into Aerofan's hand a little bit. What a close race it is here in Tier 3 so far. Ethan is catching up to Master Joe. Hanches now 5 seconds back of Ethan. That would give Aerofan and Master Joe only a pit stop drop of 1 position with their 5 seconds penalties, which is helping them a lot. We also have Sam catching up to Sepp, the winner, with full ERS. He's putting down the hammer. They need to use a little bit of ERS before they pit. In the pits you always regain some 20-30% of your ERS. And it's Ethan diving on Master Joe. Master Joe turning into him. They both can keep going. I'm not sure if somebody got damage from that. Ethan's front wheel looks fine, but Master Joe stays ahead. Sam is so close to Sepp, the winner here. And he can't keep the car straight for now. Jamie is dropping back off Peanuts. Ethan into turn 1 on Master Joe with a late move. Has to overspeed. Master Joe has to give the space, but is going for the switchback very close between the two, and then Master Joe turns a little bit too much onto Ethan for my liking. But they both keep it straight somehow. Sam dropped back, as I said, but it's Sepp the winner and Hanches who are battling hard, and the slow cars hold up Sam, who has a lot more speed through the S's. The top 3 very close together still, as the track is still drying up. The racing line is going wider. Jamie is taking a look at Peanuts here. Ethan is going past Master Joe on the straight. Seb, the winner, tries to get past Henches, who blocks his movement very hard. Sam has a look at that from a prime position here. Henches is making his car as wide as possible. I thought Seb, the winner, would have had that move easily. Into the slingshot corner 1 they go. And Sam is on the outside, turning into the inside of Seb. And he overtakes both of them in one corner. Henches is in the middle of both of them, but he has to fall back here. Seb, the winner, around the outside off track of Sam. Sam leaving the space. Very fair driver right here. And he stays in front for the next straight. Seb with a little bit of issues. It looks like Hans just tries to push all of his overtake right now to get back at him. But for now it's Sam, Seb, Henches for P7 to 9. In front we have Jamie still very close to Peanuts. I hope he has saved some fuel and ERS up so he can use it after the pits. Sam has lost his car in the S's and has fallen back again, so he needs to do a double overtake again onto them. Jamie a little bit swobbly, maybe his tires are getting too old here. Let's look at the tires for now. Even the best of the pitters is in P5 right now. The others that have even fresher tires is Seb, is Sam, is 5 Sam, but they are down in the back. Sam has overtaken Henches, who is the slowest of the guys that are still on the tires from the start. When is it gonna be dry enough to switch? It's still very wet and a lot of wet patches going around. Peanuts has caught back up to Mango. The German national team has not qualified for the final. They are playing for the 3rd place match. Super unlucky for the squad. I hope they are not too much disappointed. They played a strong tournament. But let's go back to racing. The top 3 still very much back to back here. Every one of them can win the race. Jamie with the penalty has a slight disadvantage. But he also is very patient and maybe has an advantage on ERS coming down the road. Sam has caught back up to Seb. Ooh, what a slick move by him, going a little bit off track here. But that was a slight miss. I thought he would hit that for sure. And it's Sam going past Seb. Seb not really fighting that one hard. He knows Sam has the pace to fight him, even though they have the same tires right now, or similar tires at least, when it comes to tire age. The top 3 still going strong. The game says it's now time to switch for the second set of intermediates. I'm not sure the people want to switch to intermediates again. I think they hope that the track is gonna dry up slowly and that they can switch for the dry tires. We have Mango, Peanuts, and Jamie. A trio up in front, and everyone can still win it. Not every time we have that amount of fighting through the field and close battling at the front. We have Aerofan, the first of the testers. Is it time for softs? And as it looks like it, no. Sam has spun around again. He dropped behind Sepp and Henches again, and now he has to cope with the soft tire runner of Aerofan. That is a brave move by Aerofan. He outbrakes himself, and Sam shows him, hey, we still have more traction than you. The soft tires are too early for now. Fives then will go past him as well. I think softs is also a very bold choice. I think you need to go double softs if you want to do it from now. We still have 13 laps to go. I would have gone to the medium tires if I would have pitted now, but maybe I'm wrong. The top three still very close together. We have Aerofan spinning. Is he giving up the race? No, he's fighting like a maniac right now. No front wing damage. Is he gonna pit? No, Aerofan keeps going on the soft tires. That's another brave choice for him. He's gonna keep going, and let's see when the gap between him and 5 is gonna shrink again. It's on nearly 19 seconds now. The track is still not really drying up. It's wet everywhere off the racing line, and that makes this such a bad call, or such a hard call to make. We have Sam catching up back to Henches. Sam has the pace to stay with Master Joe, stay with Ethan, but his spins drop him always back behind Sepp and Henches, and he has to overtake them again. Jamie is pulling into the pit. It looks like the intermediate tires are now sliding a lot. We have medium tires for Jamie, but the others are still going. Is this a brave undercut, or is it too early again? Sam has spun again. Because of the spin, Aerofan is now catching up to Sam a little bit. He gets a 3-second time penalty. You can see him still struggling. Jamie through the S's on fresh mediums. I have said that like 5 laps ago that it's gonna be doable. It looks like the track is not really drying up anymore. It was very stable for the last few laps. Aerofan getting 5-second penalty, speeding in the pits, and he retires. Sam is now also on the medium tires. The players are ready to risk. And I think that's fine for all the people in the back. Jamie is the one where I think, ooh, that was a very bold thing to go from P3 early onto the mediums to make the undercut on the others, but I think he was just too early. 5 and Henches. Aerofan has left the session meanwhile. Yeah, I think now it would be doable with softs. When Aerofan went out, I think mediums was the better choice. But now it's soft for sure, you're right. Master Joe in the pits. No, Aerofan pitted longer ago. With 13 laps to go. Softs 10, 11, maybe in the cold you're right, but 10, 11 laps is where I think they have the most potential, and the mediums will get faster in the end on a 11, 12, 13 lap stint than the softs. And you're gonna lose out because of that in the end, even though the softs can hold that long. Yeah, if they last that long, sure, but you also have to take into account that they get slower in the end. 5 is attacking Jamie. Jamie defending hard. 5 pushes his way through. How long the tires hold and how long they are quick is a different kind of thing in racing. Not every time if the tire dies, you also are out of advantage. The wheel spin because of the wet surface. Yeah, that's also a thing. I'm not sure if traction control is taking care of that for you. Mango and Peanuts decide to go in now. Ethan goes for another lap. The track seems dry for me now. This is the point where I would pit. Even going for another lap is risky. Jamie is still struggling. Does he have wing damage? No, he does not. Sam retired in the pits. The track is looking dry right now, but it looks like the inters are maybe not too bad. Mango going for the mediums, Peanuts going for the soft. Let's see who did the better choice here. I think softs are not too bad right now. Everyone else is going in. Ethan is the only one still on the inters, and it looks like Mango is on a similar pace than Ethan. Yeah, it was very long drying up period, Arrow. I'm sorry. Here comes Peanuts with the soft tire advantage. Will pull past Mango here on the left side. It looks like Ethan can pull a little bit of a gap with an overcut. But Ethan needs to surely pull into the pits now to defend with from the dry tires, and I don't think he can defend. I think he will drop back into into P3 now again. I have seen both Panther. It's very randomly how quickly a track dries. Maybe it's also a little bit depending on cloudiness, but I have seen half a lap during overcast weather, and I have seen 20 laps during overcast weather. This was quite long compared. I think there's another random factor in that. It's not just the weather. Master Joe taking the fastest lap on the soft tires. He tries to attack Jamie Walsh, who is now has the right tires, but the harder compound, so I'm not sure if that's gonna work out for him long, as Master Joe has now the softer tires just behind him. You can't tell me that the game is deterministic, that every time we race on USA, it's the same try-up period when you have the same amount of racers. That's just not true that way. There's always a random thing in gaming when it comes to weather. You said it's not depending on randomness, just the thing before. So the other thing, it's deterministic. If it's not random. Even pulls past Mango because of tire disadvantage. I said there's a random try-up period when it dries up, and I'm pretty sure that's true. Yeah. There could be more factors. I said there's probably a randomness involved as well, a random factor that we can't see. Here comes Master Joe. Still behind Jamie. Jamie seems to defend well. Master Joe is low on ERS now. Hanches with the fastest lap in the back with fresh soft tires. Tries to attack Zeb, the winner. If we look at leader and penalties, it will drop even back, but he has the fresh soft tires now and might drop Mango out of the penalty window for now, but at the end of the race Mango might have a chance to get back at that. The 6 seconds penalties of Jamie switch him around with Master Joe, but 5 Sun is not close enough to take advantage of that, of the penalties of the guys in front of him. Seb and Hanches, this penalty swapped them around for now. Wrong button. Let's go back to the tires. Even with a 136.4, the track is still improving here. Ethan is ready to attack Peanuts. There's now a 3 seconds gap between Ethan and Mango. Hanches and Zeb are side by side through the slingshot corners. I mean, if you play team-wise, yes. I don't think they plan that way. Ethan is already outside of the 3 seconds. Not sure Peanuts is interested in that right now. Let's see if it's happening. Yeah, they leave each other past. It looked like for the beginning of the race that they should have swapped earlier if that would happen, so that's why I said the other thing. Let's go for interval and tires. So Peanuts wants to stick with Ethan now because of the penalty of him, so they get swapped around in the end anyways. And Mango will take a while. It just didn't look like it, that's why I said that. Peanuts is sticking with Ethan, so that is a deciding thing. Mango will take to the last lap and see if he can attack again. Jamie's early pit stop lost him 20 seconds, close to 20 seconds on the guys ahead, and he has worse tires now, and with the penalty he just gained, he's up to 9. Peanuts now with 3 seconds as well, so the swap didn't matter, did it? That could help Mango to win the race after all. But we have to wait and see for the final 5 laps to come up here. It's gonna be a close thing for sure. Peanuts on even. Are they gonna be able to battle in the last few laps for the win, or is even just gonna swap around again and let Peanut take the victory as he earned it? And they just swapped around anyway. Is even gonna be a teammate back? He sets the fastest lap first of all, but Peanuts can stick with it with the DRS. Then getting another 3-second time penalty. The penalties are now adding up in the back as well. That saves Master Joe and maybe Jamie, I'm not sure. Mango gets a 3-second time penalty now. The top 3 all on penalties now, so Mango needs to overtake on track if he wants to make it work. He needs to use a lot of tires now. All of them are below 25% ERS. They're all pushing hard to stay in front. Peanut is very close to even now. Is even really gonna defend? Are they not gonna swap back first? That is not a team play move by even at all, after asking to get let past, not re-swapping with his teammate now that they are on equal footing. Seb getting a 3-second time penalty. He's on 18 seconds. He will finish in last no matter what happens. Last is P8 right now, so he still gets 4 points. If I would be even, I would just let the my teammate pass, and then I would try to overtake him again to make this a true victory. The 9-second penalties of Jamie put him down to 34 seconds behind the lead, which means he drops just behind Master Joe. Maybe not, it's very tight, it's only 3/10 between, so that could switch around or not. We will see about that. The rest of the penalties don't matter right now. The only thing we have is the AlphaTauris battling in front. 5 getting another 3-second time penalty. We're gonna look at that in a second. Seb getting another 3-second time penalty again. I think he's on 22 now. Into turn 1 there's no attack. From Peanuts onto even. In which order will they end up in the end? 5 cents penalty doesn't really change anything as well. He just runs wide again on the second to last corner. Now with the DRS down the back straight, is Peanuts gonna attack his teammate? Is he gonna risk the AlphaTauri 1-2 here? DRS open. Even is defending, going the hard way around is Peanuts, but even stays in front. This battle is gonna get closer, and if they make mistakes, if they get another penalty, Mango is there in the range to get the position back. Remember, he has the tire advantage for the last 2 laps or so. He just needs to get within 3 seconds of the 2 of them in front. Peanuts again, not close enough for an attack. They are all saving a little bit of ERS now. Mango is the one who is getting closer because of it, but it doesn't look like they're gonna get another penalty for now. Let's have a quick look at the warnings of the top 2, 3. That's a collision warning, so no more warning for Ethan and no more warning for Peanuts. Mango also no extra warning, so no one will get a warning anymore, which leaves Mango to be solely in P3 here. Peanuts dropping out of the DRS doesn't help. It looks like Ethan is gonna win the race because his teammate let him pass earlier. But it was a good swap tactically, but I would have swapped back as I said before. It looks like Mango is not a threat to the guys in front. We have one more lap to go after this one. Ethan is using a little bit more ERS right now. That means Peanuts has a little bit more left in the tank, even with the fastest lap of 1:34.4. This final lap is the deciding one though. Can Peanuts find a way into the DRS through the S section? Half a second. 3.5 tenths. 2.5. He's pushing for it. He is in the DRS range. Everything is possible now. They are both under 10%. Mango is waiting for the mistakes. Peanuts with a bad exit though, but gets the ERS, gets the DRS. Who is gonna win this race? It's gonna be decided in this corner. Peanuts attacking Ethan and Ethan lets him pass. That's an honor move from him. I would have done earlier to have a chance to re-attack him, but well done from Ethan to let him pass again. Good move. Mango is not close enough to catch him as well. Well played by the AlphaTauri team, and Peanuts will win this race convincingly. 5 cent getting the DRS on Master Joe, but that will not swap them around in the end. Jamie seems to be able to keep the position as well, and Peanuts wins the American Grand Prix. What a race for the AlphaTauri team. Mango keeps it in P3. Fastest lap goes to Peanuts as well. Full points for the AlphaTauri squad. Peanuts start finish win, kinda, not really. Ethan gaining a position on Mango in the end. Jamie gaining 2 and finishing P4. Master Joe keeping a strong P5 from the start. 5 cent gaining 1 into P6. Hanches returning now in P7. From P10 to P7, not a bad race from him. And Sepp the winner gaining 4 points, even though he has how many penalties now? 21 seconds of penalties. Mango has chosen the wrong tires, he says. Hanches getting another penalty here, and Sepp gaining another one. Don't get disqualified on the final corner, please. He makes it over the line. And there we go. That's tier 3 done for this weekend. Amazing, amazing, amazing. There we have it. AlphaTauri, Peanuts, AlphaTauri, Ethan, and Racing Point Mango in the top 3 of the podium. Very well done. It's Malaysia, it's Singapore, it's Greece. If you choose those flags here. I'm not sure if Mango is really from Greece. right now. No insult, no bad feelings about it though. Just can't remember everything. But it's a double Asian victory. At least. Jamie had a puncture on the intermediate tires. That's why he lost so many positions. Oof, I didn't even realize it was a puncture. That's what made the difference here. What a good race. Okay. What's coming up next is that I'm gonna practice a little bit for the reserve tier race. Peanuts wanna do an interview, why not? We can do some interviews. I'm down for that. Yep. And then we're gonna practice a little bit for the reserve tier race. But let's talk with the racers first. Let's see who else is gonna join as well. No need for order or anything right now. That was a good 12-man race. And there is the man of the moment.
Hello there.
Hey, your teammate is also here. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's a bit emotional for my first win. Took a while. I'm out of wits right now.
Oh, you beat me to it, sir. Congratulations for that. You did it very well, and in the race as well, in the rain as well.
Yup. Shout out to Ethan as well. He definitely played a big role in, making it achievable. He had a great draft pick, so well done to him.
Oh my god, that was hell.
Wow, Ethan, you're so loud. My ears. Holy
my bad.
shit. Okay. Now you can talk.
Oh my, that race was fast. I spun it was last, I think. Or second last. I was just like, alright, there's 11 people, I'm just gonna push the finish.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got people.
Yeah, for a little while I thought you wouldn't let Peanut pass. I thought you would have swapped earlier, as you also got the 3-second time penalty, and then you would battle it out for the end. But no, you decided you do it on the last lap.
My idea was that because we noticed Mango was going for fastest lap, so I'll give Hina slipstream and DRS at the last lap. And then you get past and get the fastest lap, which worked.
I see, so it was a completely team effort and you sacrificing yourself for Peanuts.
Yeah, I mean, he drove well, so he deserves a bit. Yeah.
He drove great. So, I mean, like the stint on soft was mega. It was his fault to go on soft, so definitely.
Mm-hmm.
He's the big thing coming out of this. Yeah, him. I think the best I can do is a DNF.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Oh, I did give you the setup.
Yes, so that's why. So.
What did you guys what did you guys think about that slow dry up period? We thought for like 10 laps it might dry up now, and nothing really happened for a long time with the intermediates until Walsh got that puncture as well.
Honestly, I didn't notice that Walsh got a puncture. That's the first thing, and for me, at least, the slow drive actually helped me because I can still like carry on my tire speed. I was trying to keep it because after the safety car, I noticed that Mango was struggling to pull away because the race time was just quick, and yeah, I definitely like that slow flicks of just flying up.
Yeah, it helped my race as well because I was faster than almost everyone in the wets except the top 3. So the slow jump helped me overcut everyone else who started the pits. So
Mhm.
I didn't smite. I think I finished like 20 seconds ahead of P4,
Mhm.
who pitted way too early. That was Walsh, yeah. Walsh, Mr. Joe, they pitted way too early.
Yeah, Walsh had to pit, and he couldn't really go onto another set of intermediates. He would have lost 25
Yeah.
seconds instead of 20, so
That is true, yeah.
yeah, maybe he could have gone onto the soft tires and tried to hold it onto the end, but that wouldn't help his position in the end.
Yeah, that was a really satisfying 1-3 for us, I think.
First 1-2 too, I guess.
Is it actually? No, it's not. That was Mexico.
Oh yeah, it's Mexico.
But you don't like that one.
I don't like that one.
Yeah.
It wasn't as satisfying of an effort as this.
Yeah.
So we have 3 races to go. You probably are close to taking over the Constructors' Championship after this race. With full 44 points, right?
That's the idea.
That's the goal.
So we have Brazil,
That's the idea.
Bahrain short, and Abu Dhabi left. 3 more races. How are you gonna practice for those?
I have no idea.
No idea, because looking ahead, I'm getting busier with assignments and things. So, shall
Yeah,
see.
and I'm worried about Cole coming back. Because Brazil's his strong circuit. He's good at Brazil.
Mhm.
So Cole coming back will put another challenge into the instructors' fight. But
Yeah, we
yeah,
never
I
know.
hope we can win. Yeah, maybe he'll just spin. I don't know. I hope he will.
We could cancel Brazil and do USA again.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
I would mind that. I would mind that. I'm better in Brazil than in USA.
Oh yeah, you are strong at Brazil.
Yeah. And maybe not this season, but I generally was better there. So
Alright, thanks for the stream, Kai. I'll watch it back later, probably.
yeah. Don't react so harsh. I said a few times you should have already swept back with peanuts and stuff like that. I didn't know your tactics and you outsmarted me there.
The Galaxy Brain.
Yep. So thank you so much for joining and see you guys next week, or if you race in tier 2 tomorrow or reserve tier later on as well.
Yeah, definitely not reserved here. Maybe tier 2 I'll see. Maybe.
I'm gonna do both. I'm too tired.
Tier 2 is tomorrow, so maybe you can do that. It's a double Asian for you as well, so it's a little well.
I have the final race in another league, so I don't think I could make it.
Okay. Then have good luck for that as well, and see you guys then next week.
Alright.
Good luck for tomorrow, okay?
Thank you. That was a great interview. Okay. So let's go into a little bit of practice. I should swap my scene. Hello, down in the corner. Left side. Let's turn on the chat. PC rolls. Practice wet race. I have the feeling it's gonna rain. Let's see about that. I'm not quick enough anyway right now for the tier 2 race. Did you rejoin the server again, OMAP? That's nice to hear. Welcome back. Why did you... You did not lose your roles. You just need the PC... No, not the PC spectator role. The PC gamer role. There it is. Which roles do you need, OMAP? Actually, tier 1 PC reserve probably? PC reserves? Something like this? You can work it out with Sonzi about F2. Why are you a bot? What the fuck? So, something like this. For now. And you can talk with Zorro and Sonzi about drives. He can have F2 driver and dams. Okay. Okay, then let's get a little bit of practice in. TLC. New game is gonna be better for the when we race it by range short. I'm not really sure. I guess 100%. But I need to talk with Zorro about that. Driver confirmation is out for next week. Very nice, so let's get practicing. Reserve tier. Race 15, COTA time, POV. If the chat goes away for a while, that's because my game is not full screen windowed mode, which it should actually be, but it isn't. So that is a stream overlay again that I can see myself as well on the screen, which helps a lot. Yep. Home, game options, settings, graphics options. Looks good. Video mode, full screen windowed. There we go. Let's just do some time trial. I have a 144 Hz monitor, is it not put in that way? I reset my settings today because I needed to verify game files. $60 Go away with that. Better. Yeah, my Windows set to 144. I'm pretty sure that would work. No, the screen is set up in 144 in Windows as well. It's just that I reset the game earlier. Yeah. Just a warning, I'm shit in USA. For 7 wings. Maybe this is just a shit setup, but it worked for me earlier today. I was close to beating 105 bots with it. Oh, now it's lagging because I'm window full screen. Yeah, that's not drivable, is it? It seems so slowed down right now. I'm much more guessing where I'm going. Windowed full screen is shit. Maybe. Yeah, I'm losing 2 seconds. Did I not turn it to equal again? How do we fix this? That's not really helping at all. Just gonna turn it off and put it on full screen again, so no chat reading on the same screen for me. Let me check my screen setup for a second. Display settings. What do we have here? Full screen, landscape, advanced. 75? When did you change that? 60, okay. 59, fine. That one is 144. When did you change that? Keep changes. Okay. I have changed that so often, I think. Okay, let's try it again. Thank you, yeah. Let's try this then again. Upper. That doesn't work. Next test. Open Task Manager. Memory is already on 80%. Firefox 9 openness. Yeah, we can close stuff. This is not needed anymore. Which do I still need? This not. Okay, that's what I need. So that's 1 GB free again. GPU is probably the one that hampers me though. No, it looks fine. Is the lag better? The game is not an equalize. Yeah, I know. It's unrealistic. I just pressed the Y button earlier, so I thought it would be. I have a little bit of tire pressure on right now, so that means I'm gonna be a little bit slower than my personal best anyway. Ui. Good start. Car is pretty unstable right now. But I'm also throwing it around those corners like a madman. That was another invalidation right here. Cutting everything I can. Ah, that was too wide. But it didn't invalidate, interesting. Should have invalidated me for this and next lap. Braking too much in the S's, losing 2/10. But it's fine. It's not about beating my best time, it's about consistency just before a race. Reminder, event starting in 15 minutes from Apollo. Thank you. Did Phillips already make up the lobby? And who is gonna race with me? Hello. Let's see, who is racing? Simon, Smoke, Bamufik, Joe Brown, Panther, Posty, myself, Lewis and Kenneth. Wrong PC. Don't call Kenneth on the wrong PC. Kenneth. Nope. Let's see what he types. Okay, he's racing with Panther. That means I'm gonna probably drive alone. Lewis and Omar will go together. Yep, that's a solo race for me. Phillips is just in my head right now. Okay, then let's drive a little bit before the race starts. Oh, I get paid. I need to do rolls tonight on the server. Tier 3, no, not tier 3. Reserve tier general. Nice first sector. Nah, not a good exit though. Broke way too much for that happen. That was a nice exit. Good first sector. Ooh, fly! Okay. That was a slide. Oh, I hit my rear. Not good for the new game. Don't learn that. Okay, one more test. Let's just pick Kenneth setup, for example. And just test if I'm so much faster with it now. Oh, so much better turning. It's not quicker, but it's more stable. Let's see the final sector. Okay. Let's not go into that. But what we can do is look into his setup a little bit. He uses 3.9. Okay, let me load my setup. Can we learn from this? 4.8. Save it. How is this setup so stable with a 3.9 wing setup? Kind of works. It's more stable than before. We can test a little bit more tomorrow how to get that better. Okay, we are allowed to join now. Also Bamovic, of course, accepting. Blizzard, we could do the Haas or the Alfa Romeo. I don't think I have driven the Haas yet. Let's see what Henches is gonna do. Oh, Merb is back, yeah. Arrow, you're not racing? I could use a teammate. You have one? No, Kenneth is racing with Panther. Kenneth is not playing with me. Not sure. That's his decision, not mine. Henches is also racing the things good. Tomorrow 100% in German League. Oh, okay. I watched 2 streams. Then have fun watching that. And then let me switch. I could use the Renault actually. There's no one in the Renault. Renault or Alfa Romeo. Ready up, he says. So let's pick the Renault. Thank you. I'm not gonna be in the top 10, I guess, with so many good drivers in here. But it's only 13 drivers, so maybe I will. We will find out sooner or later. We go softer here. Let's hope for good weather. Which track are you racing tomorrow in the German League? Brazil, oh. So you're fully prepared for next week's BFR race then as well. It's dry. Okay. Let's load the car setup. The track is a little bit warmer than I'm used to, but I think that is fine. I like the Renault yellow somehow. I'm not sure why. Maybe it reminds me of Falkenberg or something. There's Kenneth and Panther. Yeah, you're right, it's Alpine. And there's no more classic cars, so there's no more yellow Renault in the game. There's no more Renault in the game, actually. Send it in the reserved here, general chat error, if it's about this race. Your picture that you sent in tier 3 general. How is that guy so slow? Let's go. Just a banker lap now. I have 2 more tries after this one. Lock up. OMAP is back to pace. It's a K start, not good. More like tier 3 pace. Panther and Kenneth qualifying on the mediums, okay. I split them up. Post is in front of me. Good, Harry's behind me, that helps. They are saving up tires through the S's. They just overtook me again through the S's, right? How did I use so much fuel? P4 right now. It's better than I thought. A 131 with mediums, yes. Sounds incredible. A 131.3 and Kenna did a 132.0. Okay. The Ferrari could be on a hot lap. That Ferrari is not very quick. Better. Too much acceleration. Come on, man, I let you pass just in that position a lap earlier. Just don't ruin my lap right now. That was bullshit. I did the same for him the lap earlier. Yeah, I can't do a 130. I'm close to my limit already with my time. I thought I would fall out of the top 10 anyway. People are not improving. Oh, I thought we were 13. Did someone drop out? Yeah, I haven't practiced enough. I can't do it, Arrow. I don't have the ability to do it. We can try one thing. Lower front wing. That could be chaos or just perfect. But we will try. Just need to wait for the final charge. We can go out around 2 minutes. Yeah, I have a lot of time to gain in every corner by just taking it better. But I don't feel confident in the car to do that. You know? Just the practice that is missing. This is a little bit a tilt tester tonight. If it's going bad tonight, I'm not gonna race tomorrow. Because I don't wanna ruin other races, other people's races. If I haven't practiced, I'm just in a shit mood. And that's why I'm doing those test races before. Let's see if it works out or not. 10 out of 13 cars already on track. Could mean I have a little bit more of an open track in the end. Have I swapped tires? Yes. Final chance to dive into the bits for everyone. Red Bull goes on, Ferrari goes on. So now it's not gonna be possible. Maybe for the Racing Point he could come in and go out again, but for the other 4-6 cars on track, that should be it. Okay, let's go out. I need to cut the S's in the beginning. I always forget to cut those. That first one was not an invalidation. This game is weird. Oh, already tilted. I didn't make it to the line, even though I cut the chicanes and everything. I didn't go out too late as well. If I would just drive it normally and full speed, I would have gotten over the line. I'm the only driver in the 31s. James is pretty slow. Not sure why. Oh, what happened to him? All on the softs, but James, that's why he's so slow. James is starting on the mediums and I need to start on old softs. A 29.3. Forgot to put Philip's stream up. Usually like to watch him. Okay, next. We're gonna push till lap 11. Go on to the mediums. And the plan is to go to the end with the mediums. I think the hards are slower. Yeah, but I need to practice for the strategy tomorrow, right? Who is that? Was that James starting way too early, or who was that? Of course I will not lose more than 20 seconds, but why not doing the strategy you plan to do in the next race anyways? I'm saving a stop. I'm doing one stop with the mediums. I'm going soft to medium. No second stop. Yeah, I deleted the third stint in the end. Even if I couldn't delete it, I would still go for it. Because I know it's possible. Oh, nice spin by the horse. That's Hanches. Thank you. Good luck to everyone else as well. I got a warning because of that Merc next to me. Don't forget to shift. Heavy car. What is Panther doing there in the front? Very far left of on the track. My wing change seems to be working right now. That was bad. Didn't take the speed through those corners. Post here already has 3 seconds. Okay. It's nice that I can follow Kenneth. I didn't think I would be able to do that. But Simon is also pressuring me a lot. He's going for it. I tried to go for the switchback, but he was so slow. Did he stop on the apex so I couldn't do the switchback? I'm pissed by that move. Like, that lost me 2 seconds to Kenneth. Nah, he stood there for longer. He didn't accelerate out of the corner. Okay. I thought I left him enough space. I went extra right to make that move possible. So I have somebody to fight with for the rest of the race, as Kenneth will be gone. My chat is on my screen, so it's not bad to read the chat. It's in the same space you see it on the stream. I don't have to look at a different monitor or something. I'm racing as good as I can, if I'm reading you or not. I should have shifted down. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Now I lost the DRS. Oh no, I didn't. It was close though. What a lockup by him. Yeah, I can't over push now. I need those tires to last. Just need to follow him, get his DRS. That is helping me a lot, that I always get closer again with the DRS. And I can hear him lock up like every second corner. Fine. Wow, the grip is gone around that corner. Shouldn't have used so much ERS. Should have saved a little bit more. Don't want to rush into him at the end of the straight. That's too close for comfort here. Ah, there's the time penalty. Map is pitting. Is he going for the hearts? Two-stop OMAP is going at it again. Simon used a lot of ERS to get away from me here. I just wanna save my ERS. He's already out behind me, OMAP. Look how much better my tires are than his. I hope he's pitting soon. Push, push, push. Now I have 3 air, now I can use a lot of my ERS. I'm gonna regain it anyway in the pits. But I'm saving so much time now. And if I can let Omar pass and get some DRS from him, that would be great. Oh, he cut right in front of me. I tried to let him pass to get the DRS. And what does he do? He just cuts right in front of me. I didn't even get the DRS now. He got it. What a move by him again. Yeah, he followed the racing line, but I was there on the inside of the corner. I'm letting him pass to get slipstream and DRS and he cuts me off so I can't follow him. That's a thanks and a half. I lost all my advantage I gained in the last few laps. Oh, it's 1 lap too early. I need to go for another one. Whoops. Can't bid this lap. What tires is Kenneth going onto? Panther and Kenneth pitted on the same lap. Yeah, mediums or hards? One step, mediums. Why did they double stack though? Panther is out because of it. What the hell happened there? Yeah, that's no surprise. But I'm gonna have the fresh tires. Is there anyone on the hards? I mean, James hasn't decided yet if he's on a 1-stop or a 2-stop, but... he has only started on the mediums. Okay, pits. Gonna drop behind Kenneth, obviously. I made my softs hold as long as James's mediums. Yeah, I saw that. Finally got some grip back now. Okay. There's Lewis. Did Lewis pit yet? Hey, Simons is on another set of softs. He's also in a 2-stop. What? Was that not my first warning again? How many warnings did I get in between? If I can't remember any of those. Oh, Lewis is a bot, okay. That's another one. Come on, give me DRS. And then leave. Yeah, I'm gonna be P4 in the end. Depending on what the guys behind me do. Ah, James is without setup, okay. That's why he struggled so much in qualifying as well. But that didn't improve. It didn't show my pace. It just showed his bad manuing. Yeah, James is way quicker, usually. Even if Simon didn't need to pit, I would catch him. The question is if I get 6 seconds away from him, of 3, that is. He needs to pit anyways. I mean, he still has the better tires right now. And he's pulling away. But he chose the wrong tires. Are there any guys in front that have started on the mediums and haven't pitted yet? Like James did? Or have they already pitted all of them? That would be my only chance for a podium if somebody hasn't pitted yet. In front. Who is in front? Panther and OMERP? OMERP on a 2-stop. And Panther has already pitted. Posty. Not sure about Posty. Okay, OMAP is going for the mediums now. He's gonna overtake me surely again. Not sure about Posty. But Posty is probably through with strategy. Yeah. Did OMERP keep his 2nd position? Or did he not pit? He had a free stop and is 2 seconds ahead of the field. Yep, OMERP is OMERP. Yeah, Canab is gonna keep his 3rd because of my penalties and my incidents with the other drivers. I was too nice to them. I tried to switch back instead of just driving around the outside or defending the inside even. I tried to give Omar the track position so I could follow him. And all of that just cut me in my own flesh. but I'm getting my P4. Just need to cut down on penalties for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm 6 seconds ahead of that guy. Um, 9 seconds ahead. My bad. Bad calculations. I hope he's using a lot of ERS to catch me. My 32.7.